So, you want to learn to fly helicopters? This is where it all started for me back in 1983, right there, going to this theater to see the movie Blue Thunder. So, this is day 238, Coffee with Kenny. Inspired yesterday, day 237, Coffee with Kenny. Two young men right away asked questions about getting started, and they're getting out of high school and looking at a helicopter pilot career. And I thought, okay, this is a great video I've been wanting to make for years anyway. This is what it started it for me. I actually, as a kid, grew up with a vertibird and toy helicopters and was always fascinated with them and knew I wanted to do it. And I knew I wanted to be a cop. And fresh out of high school, coming over here with my high school sweetheart to this theater and seeing that movie freaking did it for me. I mean, that was it. I just thought, how cool would that be, flying helicopters in LA for LAPD? And I did become a cop, and I've never put the two together. I then became a helicopter pilot. So the helicopter pilot thing has been my career. But this is where it all started. And another fun part of the story, I am Kenny Keller, creator of Helicopter Airline Ground School. And for those of you wanting to get in, that's the best way to start learning. And I've been online 7.5 years. The first 5 years as I was building that, another fun part of the story, I lived right here, right beside that theater. So who knew many years later, as I'd be trying to build this online helicopter ground school and get my life back on track, that I would end up living right beside the theater that started it all many years ago. That is theater was closed for many years, and they're reopening it, not as a standard movie theater. There'll be some other things going on there, and I wish the light was completely lit up tonight, because that thing's fabulous when that's lit up on the top and the lights are lit up on the bottom. It's just amazing. But I just wanted to share this video tonight, and I'd love to hear your story on what pushed you over the edge that made you want to become a helicopter pilot. So for those two young gentlemen, it was growing up interested in them, but then going to see a movie right there all those years ago is what started it for me. So I wanted to share this video real quick just because it's an important part of my story, and a lot of people that's been following the Coffee with Kenny videos, and a lot of our members would appreciate to know that's where it started. In the first 5 years of Helicopter Airline Ground School, I was living up here in this little tiny apartment with my daughter, 1-bedroom apartment, gave her the bedroom, and for a while I was sleeping on the floor until I could afford to get a couch later that became my bedroom, was the living room. So just a fun part of the story I wanted to share tonight. I'm Kenny Keller, creator of Helicopter Airline Ground School. You can go down below to check out all of our courses, private, commercial, CFI, and instrument. The two young men that asked the questions last night, I'm going to type them up, questions in the comments below the videos, and we have some videos on those subjects that they asked about, because they're in high school, getting out, going, just asking some basic questions, and I've covered those things already in videos. So I'm going to go ahead and just send them links to those previous videos so they can kind of get a handle on where I think they should start. But being the best you can be as knowledgeable as you can be, learn as much as you can. And if you're just thinking about it and you haven't done an introductory flight yet, that's where I'd start. Scrounge up the money, go take an introductory flight, and then see where it goes from there. So there you go. That's where it all started for me. So give us a like, subscribe to the channel. When you do, click that little bell so you can be notified of our daily video. We do all kinds of cool stuff daily. We're talking about training, check rides, getting your test. We're talking about failures. We're talking about successes. We share the success of our members. We have what we call the Helicopter Airline Ground School Wall of Fame, where we share those pictures after they get their license. The helicopter pilot's license, they're all excited, and they send us pictures and we put those up. So you can learn about any of this down below at helicopterground.com. We also got a couple of Amazon #1 best-selling books you can check out. We ship you those for just shipping and handling. That's down below at helicopterground.com as well. So go in the description box below to check out that. Go below, make us a comment. Let us know where your helicopter career started, what pushed you over the edge and made you go forward if you're currently a helicopter pilot. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. See you in the next video.